Welcome to your astrological natal chart report. This is the Peace Dealer. Thank you so very much for your patience, and I look forward to delivering this report with the utmost of quality. I see you're born 71. This is the third reading of the day I did. The first reading I did, she was born 71, then I did 75, and now we have 71 again. So I'm very grateful because this is a very Saturn Gemini energy, and as a Gemini, I'm very biased towards the energy. It's very interesting. Interesting too about that case. So yeah, this chart is phenomenal. This is amazing, and I can see you're an alien. You are a power alien. Okay, so not only do you have your rising in Scorpio, you have 12th house Libra sun, which is so badass because you're a power alien. And oh my gosh, we're going to get into why this is so amazing. Okay, you have 29-degree Pluto in Virgo next to Mercury, which now gives you such a mastermind that your mind could literally zoom into the details of anything. And then you have your Saturn Gemini, which is gangster. You have Chiron in Aries, happy Chiron return, and your Moon in Aquarius. Oh my God, do you see that? Moon in Aquarius on North Node and Mars. Okay, so first of all, you're not human. I don't know who you are. You're clearly not human. You're an alien. Alright, so I don't know what star system you came from. Okay, I don't know how you found my website. I don't know what you're doing on this planet, but you're not human. Let's just make sure we are clear. You are a celestial from far, far away. It seems like you just came to this planet so that you can enlighten us and help lead us into the new age. Alright, so everything about you is alien. You have an alien spirit with literally God of the sky, alien overlord Uranus. And then you have an alien soul that is literally linked with destiny. And let me tell you how profoundly amazing your soul is. First of all, Aquarius Moon is one of the strongest souls you can have. It grants one claircognizance and nigh omniscience. The reason why this is important is Aqua has everything to do with knowledge. And this is actually so ridiculous because the reading I just did right before this was an Aqua Sun Libra Moon. And now you're a Libra Sun Aqua Moon. And this happens to me all the time. I think this weekend I did a reading where I back-to-back did readings with people born June 11, and I'm born June 11. Just crazy synchronicities. So, having an Aqua Moon Libra Sun is so crucial because the social power that Libra has, like Libra Suns are some of, like the reason why Libra is my favorite is Libra is basically everything I ever wanted to be as an air sign. Like I have all this communication and I can talk. And so people think that that means I'm social. Actually, I'm socially retarded. Like I have no Libra in my chart. So I know how to talk to myself all day. Like there's this funny meme with Gemini where Gemini talking to their family members, 3 seconds. Gemini talking to their friends, 2 minutes. Gemini talking to themselves, a gajillion years. But social activity is actually Libra. The ability to take your thoughts at Gemini and actually communicate them to other people in charming, presentable ways without looking like a total retard. That's Libra. Everything I don't have. This is why I'm so socially awkward. And not only do you have Libra, not only does that trine perfectly with Gemini, but you also have Aquarius. And this is literally supreme because having the ability with Libra allows your spirit the social acuity and intelligence to apply your smarts so that you're talking directly to people. You read social situations. And having Aqua Moon means that you know who you're talking to. But this is even crazier because you're a Scorpio rising with this. So as Scorpio rising, this grants you the title of pure royalty. And let me tell you why this is important. This now makes you Queen Suzanne, okay? Not just Suzanne. You're Queen Suzanne. And what grants you that queen status, even though in the tarot, Libra is the Queen of Swords, so you're very much so the Queen of Swords, you also have the Queen as Scorpio rising. So very important. You're a Queen of Wisdom. And this grants you the identity of a transformer. So putting your sun in the 12th house is so beyond crucial, because now this spiritualizes and makes divine the nature of interpersonal relationships with others. You psychoanalyze people's authentic behaviors by the minute details that govern the nitty-gritty aspects of social interaction that can reveal the ultimate nature of people's characters. This will inherently make you super misunderstood because all your air energy is in water houses. So everything that you communicate and speak to represents hidden aspects in social interaction. You are going to walk into a room and know who everybody's hidden enemies are because of how well you can read the room. And this is what leads me to one of the most important parts of your chart, you being a Uranian power alien. I'm a Uranian vessel alien. As a vessel alien, my power is unconscious. It's in Capricorn. So it allows you to read the minds of teenagers. I put my left hand on a teenager's head when I was 12, and he was like 5 or 6, and I had to escort him because he was too young to go by himself. And he asked me how much money he had in his pocket or wallet, and this is before I was in spirituality. I was 12 years old. So I didn't know that your left hand was the receptive hand. And I didn't know that it on his head, because I was a Capricorn moon, gave me direct access to this dude's mind. And I heard 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. And I told him $21. And the look that he gave me was like, wow. Okay. And so I tried to replicate that right after. I was like, think of a fruit. And I couldn't get it again after that. And that was before I realized that my power is unconscious. I can't force it. I have to let it happen. You are a Uranian power alien. So you have this power at will. You are aware of it. That's the difference between vessel alien and power alien. Your power is conscious, whereas mine is unconscious. Uranian power aliens are able to channel high frequency beings, form higher conscious communities, connect to future naturally and easily, lift humanity through television or the internet, and shock others into reality, deprogram, brainwash individuals. There's so much applications to this. I just want to emphasize the importance of you possessing this in Libra. Venus is ruled by Libra. You have that too. I have chills. This chart is phenomenal. And you're coming into a Chiron return. Jesus Christ. I was going to say, who do you think you are? Who do you are? But like, who are you really? Because like this, you are a legend. You are legendary. I need to establish this. You have such a deep, introspective, psychological understanding of the way human beings interact with each other that you can draw so much information from a social interaction that most other people will never draw. And a lot of this is drawn straight through clairvoyance, straight through supernatural psychic ability. This Uranian power alone aids in this bridge Plutonian aspect you have that transforms the health and details of reality, leading into this transformation of relationship constructs. And so as a Uranus and Libra individual, you are here to not only transcend, but inherently innovate interpersonal relationship contexts with everyone you come across. If we were to meet right now and have a conversation, I would never be the same. And the crazy thing about it is, I may never even know that happened. We could just have a small talk conversation about the weather. And what you would glean off of that 5 minutes of conversation would not only be everything about me, but it will unconsciously or directly change the course of my fate. And this is where it's so... I'm like, who are you? I'm so sorry. Like you have a secret identity. You're like a superhero. The heroes in the zodiac, by the way, are Sag, Libra, and Leo. You're a superhero. Like you have a hidden identity. Like people have no idea that you have superpowers, and these are like super brain powers. So like your mind can automatically connect to the minds of everyone around you, and it's not really like just reading people's minds. It's knowing what people are gonna say and knowing how they're going to act because of how well you can psychoanalyze people. It's more than just the knowing. It's this very amazing awareness. So this is so. I've never seen a chart like I've seen many amazing charts. I've seen so many amazing charts that make me feel very excited. This is one of those charts because it's like Jesus Christ. Like not only do you have this powerful, like Libra is the second most powerful zodiac sign. You have all this powerful Libra energy, but then you have all this supernatural, strong soul Aquarius energy. And even Neptune and Jupiter here in the second, you're part of the Jupiter in the second house club. So you manifest divine freedom for yourself. Even Neptune, you're able to utilize supernatural ability in your ascertaining of wealth and money. And because Sagittarius is the second house, you gain wealth by freeing up time. So yeah, you'll get a lot of money, but the way this wealth actually manifests is through freedom. It's through meaning. For example, I'm a Taurus rising. I'm opposite you. How do I get paid? Well, people send me money like you so I can do what? Talk. I'm communicating. So the way that I manifest worth as a Taurus rising, a natural king, is second house Gemini. I literally need to talk to make money. You have this at the higher level, opposite me, where you show people meaning. And you have Jupiter in its house of rulership. So you have this abundant ability to manifest worth at will. And it has everything to do with showing people the higher reality and the higher mind of any experience. This works fascinatingly with your Libra and with your Aqua, so that as the artist, because Libra is the man in black, it's the cosmic agent. If Gemini is an angel, Libra is the agent. Both of them are similar. They're both liaisons. One's a messenger, one connects others and works for and represents a higher force. As an agent, you balance the lower world, the first 6 zodiac signs, with the gateway of the gods, and the higher world, the last 5 zodiac signs. And why this is so very important is with the knowledge your soul operates from, in the third, fourth, it's your destiny to come with this private understanding of knowledge to really speak up about hidden information and hidden knowledge that needs to be known. And not necessarily for everyone. Like your destiny is not for everyone. In fact, your MC in Leo is drawing upon success you came into from a past life or knowledge you came into from a past life to really express it to who needs to know it now, like air signs or people in this age of Aquarius that we're entering. So this is so very important because the Aquarius energy is supernatural. Humanity is now just getting into the understanding of Aquarius. Humanity has really just known Aquarius as science, which is the body of knowledge. But the reason why this is so important is every action that you take is so ingrained with your soul, it is directly aligned with destiny. And both you and I, right, have North Node in Aquarius. So our destinies are fixed. People with North Node in Sagittarius see different possibilities that they can take in their destiny path. People like you and me with North Node in Aquarius, our destinies are fixed. Like everything we're going to experience, we're meant to experience. It's actually the highest fixed destiny ever. It's lit. We're here to be weird. We're here to be different. We're here to pave way to aliens. You yourself are pretty much an ambassador from a star system in deep space to come and enlighten humanity, as well as, you know, really help transform relationships and how people relate to make our job down here easier. The reason why this is so very important is when I say your actions are aligned with destiny, it's not like having good timing. It's like being outside of time. Whenever you decide or whenever you take action, Mars in Aquarius is such genius action that trining Uranus in Libra, okay, this is what's going to make for a very outside the box mechanism of being purely genius in the way you take action, seeing the innovative way to do things, and operating from an inner sense of knowledge and authority, which is very important. You must trust your own inner authority before you trust everything else, because you come from such a higher knowledge outside of the solar system, not even in this galaxy, that allows you to know everything that you do. And this is so very important. Your very action is linked with claircognizance. And because destiny, because this is the most exact conjunction I've ever seen. 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 14, 14, 14 to be exact. But this is very exact. And being so close to the fourth house gives you a hidden private understanding of knowledge, wisdom, Scorpio rising, that literally links and aligns every single action you take with destiny. So everything you do, you are meant to do. That's a superpower. And that's why I say you're not human. You're not human at all. You are some type of supernatural superhero that was here to just really, I don't even think you're here for everybody. This is so interesting. I think you're here for people who are ready to be initiated into superpowers, because that's another one of your superpowers. You can snap people back into who they truly are. And so as a Scorpio rising, you have Chiron and Aries opposite your sun for a reason. You heal the masculine nature of people's egos with the sixth house Aries, the psychoanalyzation of the raw nature of their behavior. Your Chiron kind of flattens out excessive ego so that Libra can remind them of who they truly are. It's kind of like, you know, those people in those TV shows that can like completely fashion makeover someone like that? You're like the fashion makeover expert, except this is more towards someone's psyche. And because this is 12th house Libra, Scorpio risings with 12th house Libra specialize in psychological counseling towards mentally ill people. Because the less fortunate and lonely who don't have the ability to establish relationships, you create rhetoric, literature, and conversation for people to not only be aware of these individuals, but also to be aware of this facet in everybody. Because there is not a single person alive that does not have some mental illness. You don't just have one mental illness, it's a complex layer of illnesses. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with the person. It just represents that part of people's minds that's underdeveloped and still has to reach mastery. You're aware of that, you speak to that, you deal with that, you interact with that. And not only just that, this is a social sign. So this is really more to a collective experience that now transcends not only your ability to communicate to others, but makes supernatural the very act of just having a conversation with somebody else. This is amazing. This is, oh my God. Wow. I'm so sorry. Like, I lose my shit, excuse my language, when I read charts like this. Oh, by the way, I graduated from East Brunswick, New Jersey, EB High. But the reason why this is so big a deal is because this is real superpowers. And like the Uranian quality of your spirit that mixes with your mind allows you to really see who an individual is before you even get to know them. And this is why you need to believe in yourself, because sometimes you're going to take actions before context clues have been derived to justify why you did what you did. You don't need to answer to anybody. This is what brings us to the planet that directly trines your spirit. The actions that you take socially are fully backed by the authority you have of truth. And so this is what aligns every action you make with the integrity of truth, which is why you have deep trust issues with people who aren't to be trusted, because you analyze words with the thing you take most seriously is communication. Wherever Saturn is in your chart is what you take most seriously, and that's communication. Why? You have to, because in every single social interaction, you're deprogramming people. You're making vulnerable an aspect of yourself to hold space to transform an individual's character, so that if they have no integrity of truth, you can't even mess with them. It's going to set off your Scorpio rising. ruled by Pluto. The ruler of your planet, the ruler of your entire chart is 29 degrees Virgo, which is an adeptness of supernatural magic that lends to reality warping, mainly because of how detailed you can psychoanalyze the relevant details in any experience. In the 11th house here, it's going to denote the real transformation that occurs in collectives around you and your circle of friends. But we can't forget that Neptune and Jupiter are opposite Saturn to buffer this place of integrity here. Because that first, second house aspect, you want to think of Neptune as the wherewithal to be clairvoyant. Neptune 0 degrees, so close to your first, is what's going to aid in this psychoanalyzation of character with intuitive visions that make you receptive to what you need to see, the meaning of the experience. And so Jupiter is literally the ability to expand and evolve that lens to see, and then you already know what you're seeing because it connects with Aquarius. So Saturn and Gemini is really just the 1-2 punch that could be anywhere from an expert lie detector to where Scorpio rising will be like, okay, I can tell you're lying. And then Saturn and Gemini will be like, here are the receipts. This is why you're lying. This is how you're lying. So this is very, very, very powerful. This is you're one of the most powerful beings alive. And there's a celestial nature to your soul and spirit that is so alien. It might be your destiny to be misunderstood. Like it may lend to you, and it's really more so that you can carve out an exclusivity, so that only people who vibrate on your frequency can understand you. And this is where, as a Scorpio rising, you're very private. You don't necessarily want people to know too much details about you because you're a hidden agent. You're a secret agent, my friend. You are one of the top elite cosmic secret agents, and you're here on an undercover mission to establish the knowledge for the enlightened diamond crystal children to really harness. And whether they're called diamond or crystal children doesn't matter, but children with Pluto in Aquarius, children born after 2024, or children born from 1998 and beyond, if they have Uranus in Aquarius, Neptune Aquarius, or Pluto in Aquarius, or Saturn Aquarius, those children are going to resonate with you very strongly because a lot of this Uranian energy is futuristic, and this also allows you to know and see the future real time, in that you can have a social interaction with someone and you can know what someone's going to say. You can know how they're going to act before you even have the conversation. That's how intelligent you are. And this is both sheer analysis, just analytical common sense and logic, and also psychic ability, which is so amazing. So I hope you enjoy this Chiron return, because the Chiron opposition to your sun is the onus of, having to apologize for being great. It's this harsh aspect of being made to feel weird for being unique. And the return is having you gain triumph over this to where you'll no longer apologize for being a super genius. See, the knowledge that you harness is not human knowledge. It's not earthly knowledge. There's cosmic knowledge, and then there's earthly knowledge. Cosmic knowledge surpasses earthly knowledge. Earthly knowledge is everything we know to be real. But you have to understand that they're cosmic beings who are aware of dimensions higher than us in places with physics that works different than ours. And so cosmic knowledge of our earthly existence far surpasses that. And you are an agent to deliver this cosmic knowledge in your soul. You're going to know things that other human beings won't understand because they're not cosmic, they're not celestial. You have a higher understanding and knowledge of things like an alien would, but not like but the alien doesn't always know how to communicate that in human words. And so you won't have that problem because as a Libra, you're a master communicator, but it may be hard to be understood. especially by earth and water signs. But other than, but other than that, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm so glad that this is the last chart reading I did for the day, because this one took the cake. This is a main event reading right here. So I hope those watching were able to gain greater knowledge of what these mean, because a lot of what you're here to do is to really accelerate the minds of people directly and indirectly through the vehicle and mechanism of conversation and social interaction, so that you can remind people that there's more to them than just this reality, and that there's a celestial nature to them that they can harness and access through the mind. You stay blessed as always. I just want to emphasize again, you are a legend. You are a cosmic legendary agent. And because of the work that you're going to do, it's going to further advance all of humanity, mankind, and the universe itself. So very grateful that you even ordered this. I feel like I'm reading a celebrity right now. You stay blessed as always. And until next time.